Hey crafters, Merry Christmas. It is coming. Yes. Of course, around here we love crafty, wrappy, gifty season because of all the fun things that go with that. So that means we are going to need ourselves some holiday outfits in addition to holiday PJs, which are also pretty fantastic. For this wide variety of outfit needs, I am going straight to my closet and my local thrift store. You guys know I love shopping secondhand, finding those unique pieces, maybe just closet basics in great shape, maybe vintage pieces, taking those secondhand items home and maybe flipping them into something new, or maybe just mending or fixing some flaws so that I can put together some really unique outfits on a budget. Today's video is all about some of those favorite pieces that I found secondhand that I can't wait to wear this season. I'll show you the pieces first and then tell you a little of their backstory, how I found them, why I love them, and then we'll put together some very budget-friendly outfits that will hopefully fit just right in a bunch of different occasions here before Christmas. Join me for today's thrift flipped styling adventure. Maybe get yourself a warm beverage, put on your holiday PJs, and see what you think. See if you get inspired to maybe, shop your closet or your local thrift store to find some budget-friendly fabulousness for Christmas. Let's get started and put some outfits together. Well, who's ready for some comfy, cozy holiday plaidness? Me. So out here today, we've got a couple favorites that I've had for years and then a couple new pieces that I'm excited about. I am always on the hunt for really great flannel shirts. This guy's Eddie Bauer, that one's Land's End. I really love finding those brands secondhand because they tend to be, higher quality. And even if you are getting them secondhand, they can often be still in pretty good shape. I am busting out my favorite vintage Levi's. I very rarely find these in thrift stores, so these come out on all occasions. Of course, we got a new sweater over here, and this guy might be one of my favorites. Definitely a chunky, like grandpa style knit sweater. And I think it was handmade. Yeah, big shout out to whoever made it. Very cozy, and it's kind of like wearing a big hug. So, kind of love it, and I've been saving it until just the right moment, and it is time to bust out the hug sweater. Of course, I do have to be wearing a hat today, so I'm busting out this bright red, fuzzy kind of beret hat that makes my head kind of look like a strawberry, but I'm embracing it. Of course, it's kind of rainy today, so I might be busting out my favorite vintage duck head umbrella. This is Dapper Duck, in case anybody's wondering. Yes, he does have a name, and I love him. Okay, I'm going to be heading out to do a bit of holiday shopping, so I'll show you what this outfit looks like when I do that. The holidays are cozy time, so bring on all the oversized sweaters and stretchy pants. Yes, please. Also, I think thrifting for sweaters is one of the best things you can do because it seems like people don't quite wear out sweaters like you would a t-shirt or jeans, and unless somebody has laundered the sweater wrong or gotten stains on it, oftentimes you can find pieces that are in pretty good shape. Maybe just bring out your little depiller, spruce them up a little bit. This one is from Style & Co. and it is rainbow cotton yarn. So, of course, I love anything rainbow and cotton. That's pretty fun. It is a big size for me, but I love that boxy fit. Even has a little bit of butt coverage, which I love when I'm wearing stretchy pants, like our yoga pants over here. I actually got those for free when a neighbor was giving those away. So big thanks to them because I actually really love these pants. To up the comfort factor, we've got socks. And hey, anybody remember my DIY beanie? I made this guy out of a felted cashmere sweater. Pretty easy project. It's also very similar to the beanie that I made in my last video for upcycled gifts. So hey, if you haven't checked that out, definitely check it out. I link you to the pattern I used, talk you through how I do it. It's a fun thing to wear, also fun to give, which we love. So I'm going to be putting these guys together to run some holiday errands, and I'll show you what that looks like when I do that. Holiday sweaters. How I love you. You guys saw in the thrifting footage, there are a number of fun holiday sweaters out there secondhand, some new, some vintage. Oh my goodness. I always have to hold myself back because I love these, but they take up a lot of storage space. So I can only go with my favorites. You might have seen this one before in another holiday video. I do love this one. I think it's very classic. Must be from the 70s. I just got this vest last year, actually. Very cute, all the beaded detailing and little Scotty dogs. I will say that vests and cardigans tend to be a little easier to wear, at least for me, in the vintage sweater category because they're not quite as warm. Some of these other sweaters are like really warm and toasty, and depending on what I'm doing that day, I may not be able to wear, something quite that hot. So, vests and cardigans, guys, could be the way to go if that's something that's an issue for you as well. I do love this one though because it is a little longer, so I can wear it with yoga pants. I don't know. Anytime I can wear stretchy pants around the holidays, I go for it. Not gonna pretend that this is my whole sweater collection. You'll probably see more of my holiday sweater obsession in future. Not sure which one I want to show you either, but I will definitely put an outfit together. I'll definitely be wearing these guys as much as I can this holiday because I love them. However, you cannot have a holiday sweater without some holiday accessories. So we're bringing out some favorites here. I've just got a super basic flannel scarf that I made a while back. I love making these. You just need some long strips of flannel or a long strip of flannel as long as you want your scarf to be. Sew it into a tube. Turn it right sides out. Stitch up the ends. You got yourself a scarf. Of course, we also need some DIY bling, so let's look at those earrings up close. Well, all of these things definitely came straight from the craft store. These guys were some sew-on gems. I just used some jewelry glue to attach that post backing, then bought some stoppers as well. These guys were buttons, and these guys are pom-poms. You can buy all of these in, multi-packs at the craft store. Definitely fun to make a whole bunch for yourself, give some away. Who doesn't need some holiday bling, right? I think I'm going to be wearing these guys. Well, if the holidays aren't time to bust out some of your favorite vintage pieces, I don't know what is. Let's do it, people. Just, seize that moment to dress up a little, wear something you wouldn't necessarily just wear every day. This is the moment. I actually thrifted this dress a little while ago and have been waiting for the perfect moment to bust it out. It is definitely 80s, does 50s, and I totally love it. It is very polyester, but it is great. I think someone may have made it because there is no tag inside. I might experiment with some other belt options for my vintage belt stash. I might swap it out for one that just ties like a sash in the back. We'll see what fits and kind of stays in place the best. I have gone through my vintage bag stash and I brought out really cute 1950s, 60s handbag. I totally love that. And of course, it's time for some vintage holiday bling. Let me show you that up close. Oh my gosh, I love vintage jewelry so much. Of course, we've got ourselves some very cute little clip-on earrings with our poinsettias and, oh, little candles. Very cute. I love this set with the wreaths because there are earrings and a pin that match. So sweet. This one may be the oldest one of the group. I'm not sure. But this one is a pin. Oh man. Anytime you want to up the vintage factor of an outfit, bring on some vintage jewelry, especially pins. Like, it seems like we don't wear those so much these days, but that really screams vintage. And of course, these are so fun. I definitely need to be wearing these.